Hello, coolers. Welcome to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on two interesting stories, starting with Pedri Gonazalez, who is finally back from his well-deserved holidays. Of course, we quite remember he was given a break. That guy played a lot and he had to take a rest. So Pedri came back today and, he continued with training today, Monday, with the squad members that were available. So we're going to be discussing much more on that. Then to conclude, we are going to be talking about these two players, Samuel Umtiti and Riqui Puig. Of course, players who have always been on Ronald Koeman's blacklist for whatever reason, I don't know. And recent reports have just said that Barcelona, have also given that condition to Ronald Koeman that he has to play these players if he wants to extend his contract as Barcelona boss. It's quite funny, isn't it? He must give them some minutes at least. But the thing is, now there's a contradiction here because Koeman does not even care about these two guys. And now Koeman now will have a dilemma because according to Koeman, he knows if he put these two guys on the pitch, maybe his game plan, according to him, will not go on smoothly. And if the bad results start coming, maybe he will be sacked. But Barcelona have just reportedly made it clear to Koeman that he should put these guys, they should give them some minutes. If not, it might also affect his future as boss for Barcelona. So we're going to be discussing on this report as we move ahead. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed so you always stay updated with the latest Barcelona news and many more relating to Barcelona here on this channel, Viva Barca. Pedri was back in Barcelona training on Monday after being given a 2-week holiday after his exploits for club and country over the last year. The 18-year-old was back on the training ground for a late session on Monday and received a very warm welcome from coach Ronald Koeman. It's been reported that Pedri had actually been given until Wednesday off but opted to come back on Monday because, well, he just can't seem to stay away. New signing Luke de Jong also trained with his new teammates for the first time after passing a medical at the club. It's thought the Dutch striker will be officially presented on Thursday. The other talking point from Monday's session was the presence of Gerard Piqué. The defender has been out with a calf problem, picked up against Athletic Club, but it looked like he could be available for the weekend. The team is starting preparations for Saturday's match against Sevilla, although it's still not entirely clear if that game will go ahead. The Spanish Football Federation has reportedly rejected La Liga's request to postpone the game, but a challenge is expected. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. With the first international break of the 2021-22 season underway, club football has taken a back seat, allowing managers to assess their squads after the transfer window and plan for what lies ahead. Barcelona manager Ronald Koeman also has some issues to sort out before his team returns to action. The possible postponement of that game against Sevilla means that Barcelona will be facing Bayern Munich in their first game after the international break. So why the Barca head coach has his first choice pretty much sorted out, there are some issues with regard to some members of the roster. Alex Collado, for starters, finds himself in limbo, as I earlier reported, having not been registered for the first team or the B side either. Then there are the curious cases of Riqui Puig and Samuel Umtiti. The former, a once highly rated academy product, has been marginalized into a bit part player by Koeman since his arrival. Indeed, the midfielder started just 2 La Liga games throughout the course of last season, with Koeman publicly admitting that Riqui Puig would be better off living on loan. Umtiti meanwhile finds himself in a similar position to Riqui Puig in that Koeman does not consider him a part of his plans. Indeed, as Mundo Deportivo claims, the Dutch tactician wanted a 27-year-old defender out of the club last year itself, along with the likes of Arturo Vidal and Ivan Rakitic, but the move could not be worked out. The 2018 FIFA World Cup winner battled with injuries last time again and managed to start just 13 matches. And while there were a couple of promising outings at the turn of the year, it turned out to be a first down as he again succumbed to injuries and fell out of favor. Efforts were made, to offload Umtiti this summer, but he managed to convince the Barcelona board to give him another chance. And as per the aforementioned report from Mundo Deportivo, the Catalan hierarchy remains intent, seeing both Riqui Puig and Umtiti being involved more in the first team picture, but Koeman continues to ignore the duo. In fact, it has even been suggested integrating the duo into the side is one of the objectives that the club has given Koeman as part of his contract renewal talks. Whether that forces him into reconsider his stance remains to be seen. For now, both Riqui Puig and Umtiti continue to find themselves between a rock and a hard place. So guys, with that we come to an end of this episode. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything relating to Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.